Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of the Cross Thoughts podcast. I am Michael, or Michael Soft 96, as I'm known on Twitter, with my co-host, California Myth, or Joseph. Joe, how are you doing today?
Did you just fucking call me Joseph?
Yes, I did.
First of all, you have never once called me Joseph once in your fucking life. It's always been Joe. Or, let's see, what other nicknames have you given me? Chubba Fett.
It's Chubba the Hutt.
Chubba the Hutt, Chubba Fett, let's see, I don't know. But
Pork rinds.
I've never heard that once, but here's the thing, Mike.
Jelly rolls.
Shut the fuck up. We're not going into this. I'm fat. Dan's fucking dying next to me.
Mm-hmm.
But here.
I see that.
Let's see. What did you forget with this?
Well, I was rudely interrupted.
What did you forget? I'll remind the people.
No, I know what
I will remind the people. Remember, if you go to So Sick Clothing, you can get 15% off your entire order if you use code CrossThoughts or mine and Mike's personal codes of Myth or Soft96.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
Mike, you're doing this. You got to do this by yourself next week.
I thought I did pretty well.
I don't know. Their reactions kind of say otherwise.
Is it because I said Joseph?
I don't know.
I don't.
No. No.
Not.
It's not.
Oh.
Mike, you have this tone to your voice that just doesn't sound real.
I've been
when
told
you're
this,
trying.
Yes. Yeah, I have
and it's
been told
really
this.
fucking funny.
Yes, I've been told this so much.
All right, we are here now with episode 9 in Spooktober.
Spooktober. Yes.
You last week.
Yes.
Told the fucking disgusting story.
I did.
And now you have another story you want to say about throwing up, why your name is Hurley.
Oh, yes. So, when I started to smoke marijuana or cannabis, I was a little bit of a lightweight. I think I was more light than I think people who start usually are. So, I have a problem where when I take a hit, I'll take a hit so hard, I will actually throw up, which was my biggest fear, actually, when I would start to smoke, because of throw up. So the one time I was with her family, and I threw up 3 times, and her mom was like, you know what? Your name's Hurley now, because you cannot stop hurling. And then I remember this one time, me and Mariah were laying in bed, and we were watching TV, and I took a hit of the dab pen. And all of a sudden, I started coughing, and when I coughed, all this mucus and puke just flew onto my hand. It looked like a space alien just flew out of my mouth. And then I'm looking at it. She's looking at me in horror and said, go to the bathroom and clean yourself up. So I had to go to the bathroom and clean up. I did puke while I was in the bathroom, but yeah, I had to clean myself up.
Why are you just disgusting as a person?
I'm not disgusting.
You say these disgusting ass stories.
It's not disgusting ass stories. It's my body, and I cannot control when my body throws up like it does after giant hits.
You're a fucking idiot. That's all I gotta say.
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think me always puking after hits is bad. I almost puked yesterday after
Why?
Because I smoked a bowl and I couldn't. I have a problem that I hold in the smoke, and you're not supposed to be doing that with the bowl, but I'll do it. I'll hold it in for a good 10 seconds and then breathe out and then hit it again right away, like a monster. And it makes me want to throw up.
So, Mike, I hear that Freeform took your idea.
Yes, they did, because Puddin or Mariah had the idea.
No one knows her as that on this.
Well, now her name is Puddin.
No one knows
when they
that.
know her as Puddin,
No.
it's fine. Puddin. Your name is Puddin. I love you, Puddin. What?
Just so people know.
Yeah.
Dan and Mariah are sitting off the microphones here right now, just trying to react to this live. And yeah, this is a great experience.
Isn't it?
Because let me remind everybody that I won't be here for next week's episode. It's going to be Mike and Dan. They're going to come in, and they're going to just... God knows what the fuck they're going to talk about.
Who knows? But I think we might have some stories somewhere.
I'm kind of scared.
Why?
I'm not scared because of Dan. I'm not scared because of Dan at all. I'm scared because of you.
Oh, what? Why?
Mike, you're not You're not a leader.
I'm a leader.
You're not a leader.
I'm a good
You're
leader.
You're not a leader, man. You can't take charge in situations like this.
That sounds right now, as I start to think about my past experiences. Yes.
Mike, I love you to death, man. But holy crap, am I scared for next week's episode? Because I won't be here to mediate it.
Yeah. What do you mean mediate?
Like, I won't be here to, like, regulate it, make sure it keeps going.
Yeah.
You might just panic.
I'm not going to panic.
In the middle of it.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't panic. I mean, gross shit might be talked about, but I won't panic. You know what?
Something to say, Dan. You want to add your 2 cents into this?
You know what? Actually, as I think about it, I've done a lot of gross shit in my life. I have the poop in my pants, the pissing my pants, always puking, making people throw up when I go to the bathroom in public restrooms.
We don't want to talk about that again. That was bad.
So I guess I am a gross individual. I guess I am. I remember...
this is fun. This is fun having these two here.
So I remember the one time we went and got Dairy Queen as a family, and I had a silent fart, and we were coming home, and all the windows were closed because it was like... It was still cold. It was like beginning of spring, but it was still cold out, so the windows were rolled up, and I farted, and when I farted, my mom couldn't eat her ice cream and wanted to throw up. She wanted to roll down the window and throw up, and she went, great. The one time I actually had a craving for ice cream, Mike had to shit himself, and I can't eat it anymore.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Mike, wait, you've had an experience with your asshole that far back in your life?
Yeah.
And you still don't believe that you can drive people to want to just run out of the bathroom?
I mean, I remember I wasn't allowed to have sauerkraut for a while because it used to give me the nastiest farts. I remember the one time I was laying on my mom's bed watching TV, and she was behind me, and I ripped one and it went right in her mouth, and she almost threw up. I've made my mom almost throw up. I mean, my dad's made my mom throw up by Dutch ovening her. And he came in our room like a child, jumping up and down, went, I got her, and my mom's at the toilet throwing up.
Having an audience is weird.
I know, right?
Having an audience is real weird right now, man. We are 8 minutes into this.
Yes.
And I feel like we have gone off the rails so hard already.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Like, it normally takes us like half an hour to go off the rail and just start talking nonsense.
It's not nonsense. It's just apparently I'm gross.
You are.
That's just what the story is. I'm gross, apparently.
You know how happy I am that I don't live with you? Mike, you're so gross. I don't think I could share a bathroom with you in the same house.
I mean, I'm pretty clean when I use the bathroom, in a way. I mean, okay, what do you think I'm gross about? What's gross about me? The shitting, the throwing up, the mucus?
Mike, I've said this to you. I've said this probably on the podcast. You were banned from shitting at my apartment because the one time you did, the smell was in there for 2 days.
I think I told you.
Did you tell the story of where you broke your friend's toilet?
I think I did, yeah.
Pretty sure you said that on one of these podcasts.
Yeah,
already.
I'm pretty sure I did. I did that, but it's not my fault. His mom fed us a bunch of microwaved food. What was going to happen? Of course it was going to happen. Are you insane? Of course I was going to destroy the toilet. Oh, yeah, let me get to that.
Hold on, Dan.
No.
Said to him.
No. Okay, so when I was little, I was taking a shit in a Barnes & Noble bathroom.
What the fuck? Why is it always a restroom in public?
I was around 5, and this guy next to me was shitting, and I was like, man, it smells like cheese. And he's like, I don't know what came out of you, kid, but it smells of death.
What?
I was like, oh. And this other guy And then I remember this one guy came in, and then again, and then 2 years later, in the same Barnes & Noble bathroom, I went to take a shit again. This guy came to use the urinal. I heard him unzip his fly, and he went, no, I'm going to wait. I'm going to go use it in Five Below. I'm not doing this. And left. And I was only 8 or something. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like, do you think I should go to a doctor? Like, is
I
this a
really
problem?
think you do. If you've had this issue since you were that young, yeah, you might want to go see a doctor. You may have something dead up your asshole.
See, Mariah's never smelt my
Maybe
ass.
she's just being nice.
Have I
just
ever made
being
you
nice.
gag from my shits? See, I don't know what people are talking about. They're not that bad. They're not that bad. I mean, when my shits used to smell, it was usually liquor and meat. That's all I ate, or junk food.
Mike, you still just eat all the junk food in the world.
I do.
It really shocks me that you're not bigger than what you actually are.
I
Because
know,
you
it shocks
don't
a
do
lot of
anything.
people. It shocks a lot of people, really.
Like, you don't do anything. It was a struggle to get you out of the house. Me and Travis used to have to come into your room and wake your ass up just to get you out of your house.
Yeah, I know, because sleep is the best. Like, I'm not getting where this is going, but sleep, bruh. Sleep.
Mike,
So,
let me tell you my day.
yeah.
Every morning I wake up at 8 a.m.
Yes.
and my day starts.
Yeah.
And I don't go to bed till midnight.
I
have a normal sleep schedule.
I have a normal sleep schedule.
What's your sleep schedule?
I mean, I usually go to bed around like 3 a.m. and wake up at around 11.
That's not normal.
I mean, last night I didn't, but
okay,
usually that's
Mariah
how it
says
works.
you're lying.
That's how it usually is. 2 nights. Okay.
2
Okay.
weeks?
Okay, that's true. That's true.
I know it is.
How are you going to survive in the real world when you're finally ready to move out? And
I can survive.
And you need to get a 9-to-5 job to survive?
I'm going to survive. It's just not going to be pretty. It's going to be a lot of awkwardness.
9 p.m. to 5 a.m. That would be a perfect shift for you, working overnights.
That could be good. Do you know Mariah's family thinks I'm the most hilarious person?
I don't believe them at all.
They think I'm the most hilarious person high.
I still don't believe them at all.
Why? You don't think I'm funny?
No.
I've done some weird shit high, bro. I've done some weird shit.
Did you see what I tagged you in on Twitter the other day?
What about Zenyatta walking?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't show me that. Don't show me that.
I was really hoping you would see it while you were high, just so it would freak you the fuck out.
It did. And you know I always am. Of course I'm going to see it. I didn't like it.
I just look over here and I see this Zenyatta pop figure, and that's what reminded me. I was like, really? He could just walk this whole time? He's just been fucking with us, just floating the whole time?
Oh, bro. You want a good horror movie to watch?
What?
I think it's called The Grass or something on Netflix. That movie is In the Tall Grass. It's called In the Tall Grass. It is the shit. It is such a fucking good movie.
I watched Rubber one time, and I really wanted to, like, kill myself.
This movie will always keep coming back into my life.
What's
This
wrong with
movie
Rubber?
always comes into my life.
What's wrong
Ever
with Rubber?
since,
What happened?
Ever since
Wait,
my
hold on.
brother,
They just had a big reaction.
they both see. Mariah watched it in like I don't remember. She watched it in some like film class or something. Like how did you watch it? I don't remember. How did you? Oh, so she watched it. Dan thought it was the best movie ever. And then like
It was pretty bad, but it was really funny. It was so, the concept is great, but it was just so bad. But it was one of those movies that's so bad that it was good.
Exactly.
That's why.
Yeah, it's a fucking masterpiece.
You can tell it's a joke.
Like, that's why it's so good. That's why it's good.
See, here's
How did it change your life, Dan?
it changed your life.
It is a love story about a tire.
It did fall in love. I forgot.
It killed everybody. The fucking tire that kills and loves. I look up to it.
Okay. Interesting. Do you know Mariah has to watch of how much I take hits or eat edibles because if I
Mike, 2 episodes ago, you were so gone, it wasn't even funny.
I don't remember that episode.
Exactly. You don't remember episode 7.
No.
You don't remember the concept of what happened.
What happened? So can you please recap of what happened?
Mike, you had a bad leg cramp.
Oh.
Do you remember that? You remember having a bad leg cramp?
Oh, I remember this. We watched it with Devin. Devin was like, "What happened? Why? Because every time Devin would do something and then go back to listen to the podcast,
And we talked about crazy. And we talked about our crazy cat stories. That's what it was. That was the episode.
Oh yeah,
On how in the ceiling.
Marley. Yeah, gets
Marley was in the
He's
ceiling
in the
and-
wall right now. Don't know how he's in there, but he's in there.
Look, Mike, you have a problem.
I don't have a problem.
Look, you take things to extremes, Mike.
I don't take.
When you smoke a little too much.
I don't.
When you drink a little too much.
Little.
Mike, do I need to pull up the video of you laying on your floor over here humping the air?
I don't think we need to recap that. We don't need to recap that.
That was a funny moment.
Wasn't that good.
It was a funny moment.
Let's not recap that.
You know me, play?
I said did I ever tell the story about when I first had edibles?
No.
Okay.
But I want to talk to you about this. How bad
Come
I
in here
hate Travis's pong table.
Beer pong.
I hate his pong table.
Why?
I hate that it's indented like that. I really do.
You just suck. That's why. No excuses. That's why you lost. 'Cause you suck. You suck. Oh, so let me tell the story about my my first edible. So it's Thanksgiving. Let me set the scene. It's Thanksgiving. Okay? And we had these special cookies and brownies, and I decided to have one. I think I had 2 cookies, and I don't remember. I just remember petting the cat for 3 hours. And then I remember we went back to her sister's house, and when I had a piece of fudge, we had to take her brother somewhere, and we went to Turkey Hill, and I remember being so freaked out that I was tiny in the store, and Connor was not helping, and he kept going, "Oh no, Mike, you're so tiny," and I would actually believe I was tiny. I would actually believe I was a small little mouse walking around this Turkey Hill, which is a gas station in Pennsylvania, where I was just walking around, and then he threw a bag of chips on me, and I thought I died. I thought I was going to die. This was all when you were in the bathroom. Also, I had to piss. I had to piss so bad, and...
Hold on. I just want to say for reference, I just had to walk out of the room for a minute as you were telling this story that I have no idea what you've been saying. You've just been telling it to these two.
Yeah.
For my mom calling me,
Yeah.
you know what she said to me?
What?
I don't want you vaping. She called me to tell me not to vape.
Oh, is she on the vape craze now?
She saw my old box mod.
Yeah.
Because I found the box in it. I'm trying to sell it to someone right now.
Yeah.
And she just called me yelling at me not to be vaping. And this is what she told me.
What?
I don't care if you fuck in my house. I don't care if you drink in my house. But if you vape in my house, I will chop off your balls.
I can see it. He said that before. She has said that before in front of me.
My mother is insane. Look, this is coming from the person who chased my dad around when she's mad at him with chopsticks.
Mm-hmm. This is the same woman that had an argument with his dad about spicy food, and then they came into the room.
I have such a funny story about what happened last night.
What?
So my dad, right now, he's in California, San Diego, living the dream, eating Mexican food every night because that's his favorite food, Mexican food and tequila.
Of course.
My dad really does belong in Mexico. My dad should just move there. He'd be a lot happier there.
He should.
He wants to literally change his name to Jose Cabrera because he knows no one would find him. Because there's so many of them in Mexico that he probably would never be found.
Oh my God, that is so smart.
But he called my mom bragging to us that he has all this great food that it's great. We miss it. We miss that food dearly.
Yeah.
From being from California. And you know what my mom does?
What?
Hold on. I'm going to do this real quick because I'll be editing this and I'm going to put this on the screen during the podcast. I want to show you what my mom did. My mom knows my dad's Facebook account.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what did she do?
Oh, where did it go? Did he delete it?
Oh,
Please don't tell me he deleted it.
What did he do? What did she do?
He put she put that photo up of him.
Why?
In a woman filter. Because he was bragging that he had Mexican food.
That's petty. And his mom can get real scary. I remember the one time she forgot. She didn't know I was at his house, and I think they got Popeyes. And you never had Popeyes? Do you want some of my chicken? I was like, no. She went, try the chicken, Mike. Try it. And
My mom's insane.
And then Joe's like, I don't think he wants it, Mom. And he's like, I think he needs to try it. I think he'd like Popeyes. I was like, I think I'm good. I'm kind of scared of Popeyes now.
No
anymore.
joke, Popeye's chicken is kind of crap.
I never tried it. I forgot about that whole fiasco.
Popeyes is... You know a place is bad when you only go there for their sides?
What?
That's all I go there for, really.
What?
Is their
Popeyes?
sides. Like their Cajun fries and their biscuit are so good compared to KFC, but KFC has way better chicken.
Bro, I am pumped that KFC has those Nashville wings.
I already tried them.
They're fucking... I want them in my mouth.
They're so good.
I want them in my mouth.
I didn't get the Nashville hot. I got the just normal Buffalo, but the wings are pretty good. The chicken are good.
How are you not going to get the Nashville hot?
Because, Mike, I don't like it as much as you think you think I do.
It's such a tasty spice. I am not...
It's not that good.
You just don't like spice.
No, I do like spice.
No, you don't. You're just a little bitch. You don't like spice.
This is coming from the guy who... I don't even know. But I put sriracha on almost everything I eat, Mike.
Sriracha is not spicy. It's just fucking liquid ass. Are you shitting me? You're going to tell me that you just put
I put sriracha on a lot of my food.
liquid ass.
It's not liquid ass. But, you know, you got to realize what culture I come from.
Yeah, and you
I
got to
have
know
a Vietnamese background.
Well, I put ranch on everything. So that's my culture.
I put ranch and sriracha on almost everything I eat.
That's blasphemy.
No,
Ew.
it's good. It's real good.
That's gross.
Have you, like,
No.
lived? You need to learn how
I've
to...
lived. I've lived.
Look, my favorite thing to make is what I call a rooster burger, where I marinate the burger patties in sriracha the night before, and then I put them on the grill.
But sriracha's so gross.
To who?
To me.
Yeah,
it's
to you.
gross. That shit does not taste well. I don't know, like, Dan will fucking pour it all over his ramen. That's disgusting. It's gross.
You know, like, it's good on ramen, though.
I don't care. It's not good at all. I just do not like it. It has a taste I just do not agree with. Ever since I did that one video with him and Kane where he made me eat dry ramen with sriracha, I hate the taste of sriracha.
Are you sure you just don't hate the taste of dry ramen?
No, I eat dry ramen all the time. That's not a problem. I used to eat it all the time. It's crunchy. It tastes like chips. Just add the seasoning in the bag and shake it up. It's like those old fries you would get at Burger King where you shake it up.
This is coming from the guy who hates Michael Myers because of a video game.
I don't hate Michael Myers. I just hate Michael Myers because I just don't think he's a fun killer.
You
to
hate him
watch.
because of a video game.
He doesn't have
You
fun
hate him
kills.
because of a video game. Let's be honest.
I mean, I do, but think about it. Does he have any
You just
memorable
admitted
kills?
that was the
Does
point
he
of this.
have any memorable kills? He doesn't.
Have
he just
you
has
watched
his
any of the
face.
movies?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, I watched
Have you
the
seen the
first
Rob
one.
Zombie ones that are a
No.
lot better than the originals?
I didn't.
I don't think he agrees with that
No.
statement.
I mean, I just don't like Michael Myers. I just don't. I just hate. I mean, Joe, I want you to.
I'm still on this whole
I
fact
want you
that
to
Freddy's a
realize this.
rapist.
Think about how many people in this world are named Michael.
Yeah, well, you're one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and your dad is friends with one of them too. So,
My dad's middle name is Michael.
do you think not only in your family do the guys have to be friends with Michael, but they also have to be friends with gross Michaels?
Maybe. I don't know. My name wasn't even supposed to be Joseph.
What
You
was
know what my name was originally supposed to be?
it? Queer hoe?
No. It really... No.
That's a knee slapper.
I want to hit you.
You're gonna hit me.
I'm going to hit you.
A lot of people want to hit me. See,
No, they were going to name me Nicholas.
did you know? Anytime I would meet someone named Nick, I would have to go Nickelodeon. I would do that to everyone and anyone that was named Nick.
Did you do that to Finkenbinder?
No, because I knew at that time that not everybody named Nick is named after Nickelodeon, because that would make no fucking sense.
Then why would you believe that in the first place?
Because I was in kindergarten. Are you serious? I was 5. What the fuck else was I gonna believe?
Like, what's wrong with you as a person?
I don't know. I done a weird. I'm pretty weird. I have to come to terms with that. I'm pretty weird.
At least you admit it. You know.
I was a cringy middle schooler. I used to think I used to think my middle school years were good, and now as I start really, really thinking hard about my middle school years, I was cringy. I thought it was cool. in middle school, and I was wrong. You know, I thought I was an assassin in 6th grade.
What?
I thought I was an assassin, and I had everything on my MySpace saying I was this assassin, and I know how to kill people, and it was the only reason I said that is because I was really into Assassin's Creed.
Why at every moment? Why is it every podcast? I have to sit back and kind of process on something you say. I have to process something.
How do you need... This is normal. Like, she doesn't get shocked anymore about weird shit I tell her anymore.
Well, Mike, she has to live with you.
I mean...
She kind of has to, like, either put up with you or just... I don't know.
Dan deals with me, too, somehow.
I'm your brother.
He's your
So-
identical twin brother.
Yeah, but he's not weird. I'm weird. I bet he almost didn't knock over a tree at a Christmas pageant.
What the fuck, Mike?
I didn't want to sing in the Christmas pageant.
So you tried to retaliate by knocking over a tree?
It was a big fucking tree, too. It was huge. It was like the one that...
You know what you and Dan remind me of?
What?
Norbert and Daggett from fucking Angry Beavers.
That's
You're the dumb one. You're Daggett, and he's Norbert.
I mean... That's rude in a way, but true.
True? Yeah.
You know...
Yeah, it's true.
You know, as I've been watching Treehouse of Horror and Simpsons, I am 100% Homer. That I am stupid, and I do the stupidest fucking shit when I don't need to.
Does that mean you're Peter from Family Guy too?
No.
You're not that stupid yet?
No, I'm not that stupid. I'm Homer stupid. I'm not Peter stupid. Who else am I also from a TV show?
I'm Cleveland stupid.
God, I'm a lot of people from shows. It's always the awkward ones. But yeah, I'm more of Homer.
Have you watched any of the new South Park yet?
No.
No?
No.
It's...
They got renewed
so
for more
bad.
seasons.
It's so bad.
Are they just getting offensive?
Yeah. Are you gonna watch any of it?
Probably.
Oh my god,
just wait
dude.
until
I just
they all
want to
come
talk
out.
about it because it's so bad.
I wait until they all come out because it's just
Oh my god,
funny.
dude. Well, Stan's now in a metal band.
Oh my goodness.
Jimmy's the drummer.
Jimmy's the drummer.
Kenny's the bassist, and Butters is the guitarist.
Where's Kyle and Cartman?
Oh, Kyle and Cartman are off on their own little fucking adventure right now.
With each other?
Well, Cartman called Ice, whatever it's called, Ice on Kyle's parents.
They called immigration?
On Kyle's parents in the first episode. So Kyle and Eric are off in a fucking ice facility with a bunch of kids in the first 2 episodes.
That's offensive. Oh my goodness.
And then in the second episode, Randy goes to China with a weed to sell the Chinese weed. And Winnie the Pooh is banned in China because they say the president looks like Winnie the Pooh. And with that episode, they got South Park banned in China. There's so much going on.
It does look like Winnie the Pooh.
I'm not going to disagree with that, Dan, but like...
By the way, this is probably gonna get you banned in China.
don't
okay,
think we
that's
have any
fine.
listeners in China.
It's fine. I just
Sorry, Winnie.
thought it was fucking funny. But it's hard to watch.
You know what
so
I want to
far.
watch
It's-
high? You know
what?
what I want to watch high? I want to watch the old Winnie the Pooh movie high. Because you ever see clips of it? It's fucking trippy, like when the
Dude,
elephants
some
come
dude-
after you.
You never really experienced the fucking Verizon people because working at Hot Topic. You never experienced them.
No.
You never experienced Chuck.
No.
Chuck one day was just watching the old Looney Tunes and Bugs Bunny was racist one day and just going around showing everybody
That was racist?
how Bugs Bunny used to be racist as fuck.
Everyone was racist as fuck back then.
But he was like showing everybody.
Like what? He was shocked?
Like he's just like, this is what I grew up with, man. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh no, bro. I mean, we did too, but
He, I don't know. He was just, there was nothing wrong with Chuck. He was just annoying and loud. He was one of those people who just always had to talk. He loved hearing himself talk.
oh, he's just that kind of person.
He's a boyer without the fuckboy nonsense.
Do you think you can have sex with ghosts?
No,
You don't think a ghost can have sex with you?
no.
Isn't there that one YouTube video where it's like this skit where a ghost is trying to have sex with someone, but he keeps going through them? I can't remember. I remember there's a YouTube video out there like that. It's like a real old one now. It's hilarious
How are we only 30 minutes into this?
because I keep.
How are we only 30 minutes into this?
What would your porn name be?
Well,
if you-
according to our friend Aaron, he says I look like Ron Jeremy.
You got the body of Ron Jeremy.
Maybe now, yeah.
You don't have the mustache though. You don't have like the porn mustache. Oh, mine would be Girth Brooks.
Girth Brooks.
Yeah. My slogan would be "Rub a dub tub. You're gonna get fucked in this tub." That would be my slogan.
Mariah literally looks like she wants to slap you across the face right now because you sound stupid.
I've said stupider shit to her, so this is probably not there yet.
Holy fuck, dude. Is next week's podcast even gonna fucking be good?
It's gonna be good.
Oh my god, Mike.
So me and Mariah last night were watching compilation videos on YouTube because that's the only thing that we can really find entertaining on YouTube right now. And we were watching Dumbest Criminals.
I've been watching a lot of Smosh again.
And this guy came in. So this guy called the police to ask if it was legal to grow a marijuana plant. And they're like,
Oh yeah, that's a whole other thing.
And
About
they're-
South Park. They changed the intro.
why?
It's Randy singing the intro.
That's funny.
Like, it's Randy singing the intro and Tally makes an appearance in it.
Oh my God.
And it's all about Tegrity. This whole season's about Tegrity Farms.
So the police said no. So they go to the house, they take the plant, and they take the drug paraphernalia. And the news go up to the house, and they're like, so are you a friend of the family's? And the guy looks at them and goes, yes, I'm a professional.
What?
This guy, where a guy got arrested for growing marijuana, was in this house, and he had to be smoking because when the newscaster went, "Are you a friend of the family's?" and he's like, "Yes, I'm a professional." If I can find it, I will put it. I will give you the link, so it's in the link. It is so fucking funny, so fucking funny. Like, we laughed about it for a good 20 minutes. It was hilarious.
So on another point, I wanted to ask you this. How upset were you on Saturday?
I was just disappointed. I wasn't, like, angry. I was just so disappointed.
Wasn't it close until like the fourth quarter?
It was... They just didn't do anything. They just didn't show up for the final quarter. I don't know why. They just didn't want to do it anymore. Defense lost their two great players, and they didn't want to play anymore. So I get it. That's fine.
It's okay. I watched a Pittsburgh home game on Sunday. That's what I watched.
Yeah, that probably wasn't fun.
Yeah, that was damn okay for us.
That was a fucking... They were... Dude, it was so bad. And it's like, do they really think that the move to LA was smart still?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
It became more west of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
West Pittsburgh.
It was so bad, dude. It was like the worst game
Yeah,
I've ever
I
watched.
saw articles on that and how Pittsburgh had, like, there was more like Pittsburgh fans than Chargers fans. I was like, well, why? No one likes the Chargers.
Dude, that's how Chargers literally play 16 away games all year.
I know.
They are the most fucking disadvantaged team out of any football game because they have to play 16 away games.
That's probably why Melvin Gordon doesn't want to re-sign with them. He doesn't want to
No,
deal
Melvin
with that
Gordon's just a fucking idiot. And honestly, Keenan Allen does need to get the fuck out of LA. He needs to go somewhere else and find a better team where he can do something better. And Phillip Rivers just needs to fucking retire.
shit. Yeah, he got in a fight with one of the
Same with
Pittsburgh
Joey
players.
Bosa should leave too. That whole team should just like disappear. And I'll start liking another football team.
What?
I'll be like
Nothing.
my dad and start liking the Steelers because my dad was a Steelers fan.
Your dad's a Steelers
Yeah,
fan?
my dad's a Steelers fan. If he likes football, he's a Steelers fan.
If he likes football. If
If he liked football still, he would be he follows the Steelers.
Yeah, I can see why he's very patriotic. So, I got some stories about cops.
Cops?
Yeah, cops. The one time we were coming home, I think it was, I don't remember, but we were coming home one day, and I was completely tired. Like, completely tired. And we parked, and Mariah looked at this cop. We were parked in this parking lot next to my house. And, what?
No, I just don't remember that.
Yeah, so I thought I missed a detail. I'm sorry. So she's like, there's a cop. And I was like, huh? And this cop, we see him turn, and he's looking at the license plate, and he's trying to see what we're doing. So he stops in front of the restaurant next to the house, and he pokes his head out the window to look at us. He's just like, he just looks at us. He's like, waiting for us. And we're like, what's he doing? What does he think's happening? And I was like, does he think this is a drug deal? And we're like, oh my God, he thinks it's a drug deal. And then he drove off, and he was at that stop sign for a good 5 minutes, and then turned, and then we ran in the house. And we're like, why? And then the other time, it was when we went, all this other shit happened. We went to the car to look for the laptop charger. And we're looking around, and these lights turn on behind me, and I turn around, and I was like, oh my God, are these cops? And she goes, yep. I was like, great. So we just went back to searching because they're not our problem. They're like, good evening. What you doing here? We're like, looking through our stuff. Oh, your stuff. And we're like, yeah, our stuff. And the cop,
Was this
right outside in the same parking lot. Yes, in my car. Yes, my car. And then the one cop has the flashlight pointing at Mariah, and then at the picture that's right there that has a bunch of her and her family on it. He's like, okay. And then this cop, this nerdy fat cop who didn't say shit and who was holding a flashlight went, so you live in the car? and I was like, I look at him, she's still looking, and I look at him and went, no, I live at that house right there. Where? Like the house, like right there. You turn and go right there. They're like, oh, do you have your ID? I was like, and I gave him my ID, and they looked, and they're like, okay, it checks out. And then it just left. They didn't say goodnight or anything. Just like, okay, just left. I'm like, okay, thank God that we were of importance to get checked on.
Why do you have the dumbest stories? Why does everything stupid happen to you?
I don't know. You think I know? You really think I know? Did I tell you about the Walmart guy?
What Walmart? No.
So, Mariah, it was around Christmas. I think I did.
Dude, you have so many I disappeared out of your life for so long that you have so many stories that I don't know about.
Well, okay, so around Christmas, Mariah and I were looking at movies, and we're just messing around, and I was like, I like this movie. And this guy comes up, and he probably just got off work, and he came up to me, and he's like, how do you start a car? And I was like,
I have a fucking crazy Walmart story for you then.
all right.
Just keep going. But
So
I
this-
just remembered this, and it's super fucking funny and ridiculous.
I just can't. This fucking guy was like, oh, and we're like, so this guy this guy comes up to us and went, how do you start a car? And I was like, and he's, oh, I'm sorry, how does a blonde start a car? And I was like, I don't know how. And he's like, with the key. And he thought blondes were stupid. And I was like, we're both like, and we're like, good one. And we just walked away very awkwardly into the next aisle, trying to avoid eye contact with him until he left so we could go look at the movies again. He didn't leave for a while.
So, speaking of movies and electronics section in Walmart, I live down in Mount Wolf, which is like a mile away from York,
Mm-hmm.
right? I have to go to the York Walmart. Can you imagine how crazy that can get in the middle of the night?
You have no room to talk until you've been in a Harrisburg Walmart.
No, I think I do, because what I saw was the dumbest thing. Because you know how, like, in the middle of the night, no one's in the electronics section to help you?
Yeah.
These guys, there was like 4 of them as I was just looking there because I was going to buy a new Joy-Con because my Joy-Con broke.
Of course.
And these guys were waiting to buy those $5 movies in the movie bin.
Mm-hmm.
No one was there. They looked like they were waiting there for a pretty good while. You know what they did?
What?
They all got up. They were all big dudes. They were like almost as big as CJ, too. They were almost as big as CJ. They all went to the thing, picked it up by the corner, picked up the thing, and walked away.
The whole movie thing?
The whole movie bin with all the movies. They walked away. They walked out of the Walmart with it. No one fucking saw them.
What? No one was working?
No. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on.
Walmart is so fucking terrible. I remember the one time we were in Walmart and we were there to get baking supplies. We were getting cupcakes and stuff. And we just recently got high, and when we were walking in Walmart, a state trooper turned the corner, looked right at us. I wanted to shit my pants. She's calm. Good. I'm not. I'm sitting there and I'm like, and I was like, I just kept listening to the story, and then he walked towards us and turned to the next aisle, and I was like, oh my God, I thought I was going to shit my pants in Walmart, and I didn't want to have that happen because I didn't want to be that person to shit in Walmart.
You know what the other problem about the York Walmart is?
What?
It's always busy. I was there at fucking 7:30 this morning, and it was busy. And I'm scared to see how that Walmart's going to be during Black Friday. If it's always busy now, I don't understand how that Walmart stays alive during Black Friday.
Yeah.
Are you excited to work it, even though you only have to work 4 hours? You lucky
3
bitch?
hours.
3 hours, you lucky bitch.
And I'll probably work the early
I have an
morning.
11-hour shift. 5:30 to fucking, what was it? 4:30?
Why do people? I don't know why people need all these deals. Like what?
Because people are cheap.
Who goes in the hat world to get hats?
Buy two get one. It's buy two get one free. We run that deal throughout the year, so we really don't run a special. People just think, oh, it's holiday season. That's a great deal.
It's kind of. Are you shitting me? That's it.
I mean, it was terrible last year.
I always got out of Black Friday, but like my manager went, no, it's mandatory. Everyone has to work Black Friday. I was like, fuck.
I remember when we were working at Big Lots, I had to work at Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
I had to work Thanksgiving morning, like 6 a.m. to 2, and all I did was move recliners because they have a huge recliner sale on Thanksgiving
No one was
Day.
in the store, were they? On Thanksgiving?
Everybody was. Well, Big Lots is a good place to go on Thanksgiving when you don't have what you need. When you forget to go buy something, because they're open.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you need like, I don't what the I don't even know.
Turkey
To
pastries?
make the green bean casserole.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
and shit. Like
The ingredients.
we have all the ingredients for that stuff in there, and we're open Thanksgiving, so it's like a good last minute shop.
I remember when we were open Easter, and everyone's like, "I can't believe you're open on Easter. This is disrespectful." And then they made me pay for their and then they're paying for their shit, and I was like, "Yeah, but you're here. Why did you come here to buy this? Really?" Nothing I bought at Big Lots ever fucking worked. We actually threw away that clock you told us to throw away. Because the one day it just turned off.
I told you it was fucking had a recall on it.
We know. But we just waited until it died.
Like, the bed is probably the safest thing you've ever bought from there.
Yeah, it is. It's actually, well, I would say the shelf behind you was good, but they still fucked up because the one piece, like, has that rough edge. It's like
why is that like that? It's like kiltered. It's kind of like tilted that way.
we don't know. All right, literally, it took me 5 hours to build that because
Did they give you 2 lefts like they gave me 2 lefts on mine?
No.
Is
Cough in the
Dan
pillow.
dying?
Cough in the pillow. No, because like the one of the shelving. So you know how like
Wait, hold on. What's happening? Why is Dan just crawling out of the room?
did he take a double hit? Yeah. Double hit? Are you insane? You're not ready for that. That's
What
like
the okay, now we're around the time where the podcast can go derail.
yeah.
Are you two gonna be good for next week?
I mean, we're gonna have Devin here too. Hopefully, we can text him. He'd probably be happy to be part of this. I'm scared for the stories Devin will tell.
I am scared to let you like control this.
I don't
Do we
think-
need to show the blooper off of what happened?
Okay, but
2 minutes before we started this.
All I'm saying is, I've somewhat run your stream profile for a while though, so I think I did pretty well with that, even though we deleted it.
It's not deleted. I still use it.
With the Twitch.
Yeah, I still use my Twitch.
Oh. I just remember working.
I wasn't gonna make a whole new fucking Twitch account just to fucking watch people I like.
Oh, I just remember I would just do videos for you. I would just stream for you, and then you would just edit the videos.
It was easier that way.
I remember the most famous one's that Tracer highlight where her ass is just randomly there.
Such a great view. I don't even understand why the game did that.
Yeah, Dan, your eyes don't look good.
Dan needs a fucking haircut. Looks like a hippie.
Yeah, I know. Are you proud to be a hippie?
Like,
Dan?
I mean, it's great that he has a different haircut to you, and he doesn't grow a full beard like you, because like, you two look...
I just got my beard trimmed.
In high school, I didn't know who you two were.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew who you two were, but I couldn't tell you two apart in high school. Other than Dan wore about the same thing he wears now, and you kind of didn't wear as dark clothes as him at the time.
Yeah, tattoos are different now too.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, oh well, I mean,
he has more than me, but I just.
Well, Mike,
Yeah, I don't
Mike,
have
here's
that
the
many.
difference.
Yeah.
Dan works a lot.
Well,
Your working experience the last few years has been on and off like crazy.
I just like having job experiences. I have so much job experience that I already told my one manager that I've learned something from each job. Little Caesar was patience and know how to communicate with coworkers, and then and how to work the register. So I learned a lot at Little Caesars, and then at Five Below I learned how to stocking shit, and then Spirit I learned how to work with customers. And then at Big Lots, I've learned how to deal with asshole managers and
He's calmed down.
stalking.
Though.
Yeah, I know he's calmed down.
He's calmed down so much.
I know. And then at Hot Topic, I really don't. I don't think I really.
I really
learned
wish you were there
shit.
for Lawrence. I really wish you were there for Lawrence. When I went back for a little bit, and I first came back and I did a DTS shift, Lawrence was so fucking funny. How he got fired was great too.
Well, how do you get fired?
Okay, so you remember how in the pet section there's that little shelf where we put the beds?
Yeah.
He used to take the beds out and then go in there and sleep.
How did they find him?
No, I don't know.
How?
I don't know. They found him. He was just dead asleep, and then he walked out. But he also worked 3 jobs.
Well, let him sleep.
Here's the funny part about it. He worked at both ends of the spectrum in Mexican food in this area.
Yeah.
In the morning, he worked at Chipotle. In the evenings, he worked at Taco Bell. And then overnights, he did Big Lots.
That's extreme. Like, of course he's gonna get. Of course he's tired.
It was cool knowing him, though, because every single time I went to his Taco Bell, he gave me free food for a while. He doesn't work there anymore, though. Yes, I got free Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's not fair.
And free Chipotle.
When I first really started eating Taco Bell, I spent way too much money at Taco Bell. I would want to go there all the fucking time.
You probably still want to go there all the fucking time.
I mean, it's been tamed after eating a lot of burritos there. I've felt the sickness of the Taco Bell. That Taco Bell sickness you get if you eat too much there. I've gotten that, and it's the worst.
Well, I
thing
limit to myself to Taco Bell maybe like once or twice a month, if that. But I don't go to Taco Bell normally anymore.
I'm really gonna miss that Reaper burrito with nacho fries and shit in it, because that was really good.
Dan's not okay.
No, he's not. He's such a lightweight. Dan, you're a cheap date.
I don't like that his happy trail is just out right now.
I'm surprised he doesn't shave it. Dan, are you not gonna shave your happy trail ever?
No.
Why?
The happy trail.
What?
It leads to happiness.
Happiness?
Yeah.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen.
I know. So what do you get at Taco Bell usually?
What do I get at I get cheesy gordita crunch with a nacho cheese shell instead of the normal taco shell.
I always get the shredded chicken burrito and whatever the box is.
Are we at a metal show now, Dan?
He was at a metal show yesterday.
Like, I mean, if I'm feeling cheap, I'll just get whatever $5 box they have at that
The
time.
$5 box is really good. There's no way it's not good.
So I found out the other day. Well, I found out this morning at Sheetz. So I went to Sheetz. That they make a quesarito. Right?
I'm not allowed to get burritos at Sheetz anymore.
Well, you can get a quesarito at Sheetz. I didn't get it. Danny told me about it. But you could put tater tots in it.
Ooh.
And it sounds really fucking good, and I want to try it.
So, Mariah taught me about the make your own burrito, and I would go way too hard at making those burritos. My
The
burritos would
workers
be
probably
like
fucking
$15.
hated you. Yeah, the workers probably hated you.
Oh yeah, no, my burritos would be fucking thick, and I would always have triple the meat, triple the fucking meat. My burritos were almost $20.
Sheets is expensive. Why the hell would you need to fucking make it even more expensive?
Those burritos were so good. See, I would get the burrito is a lot of steak, cheese, sour cream, chili, bacon, more chili, and then like hot sauce in it. That's my burrito. It's fucking good.
How aren't you fat? Like, how aren't you fat?
I mean, I blame a lot. I mean, I don't think I don't think I have that much of an appetite. So did you know
Your metabolism is going to catch up to you one day, and you're just going to become a ball.
I'm going to be fine with that. I'll be ready.
I don't want... No, Mike, you can't. You can't.
I'll be ready.
Well, I guess if you're gonna replace the fat friend, because I'm on my quest again to drop the weight. So let's hope I do it this time.
Yeah.
Because I need to drop this weight. My knees hurt.
Hey, Dan, what are you doing?
I was wondering.
That's very detailed, Dan. That's
What did he just
excellent.
draw? Why did you just draw
Can
a
I see-
very
let me
detailed
see the
dick?
let me see the veins. Why do they look like sores?
I just like to look at dicks, man.
Oh, you're trying to do super bad. But you actually did draw dicks. You know how I learned how to draw a dick? South Park. During that one scene where they thought global warming was happening.
Look, man.
And that's how I always drew dicks.
Speaking of South Park, remember how I just said I finally played through Mastermind difficulty?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot in the beginning when you need to get the passcode for the door that Cartman has a book just of drawing Kyle fucking things and him fucking Kyle
Yeah.
and all this other shit.
I think Cartman's gay.
Oh no, there's no doubt in my mind. I mean, he dated Heidi, I guess, for a little bit.
Didn't he masturbate to himself though? Remember he was masturbating to Cupid me. Yeah.
Me.
He was getting fucked by Cupid me, and he was masturbating to himself.
Butter's dick.
Oh yeah, he did suck Butter's dick. I think Cartman's gay.
Did
Cartman.
you hear a meow?
Oh no.
Unless I'm like losing my fucking mind. And
Please, because Stan already said he would
Dan, did you hear meow?
meow.
Oh, Marley.
well, at least it's with 8 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yo, why are you drawing such a fucking detailed dick, Dan?
Yeah, why are you doing that? Dan, how about you go help find Marley? Dan.
Now he's drawing legs. He's drawing like it from like a point of view down. If you're on your knees and it's a flaccid dick.
He's actually drawing legs.
Look at it.
I can't see it. I'm going to wait until the finished project. I don't want to look at it right now. Should we move
Okay. Well, I think that's where we're gonna call it for
Yeah, I
this
think we
one.
gotta call it
because
there.
Jesus fucking Christ!
It just went
What
way off the
This
chain.
whole episode is just fucking nonsense.
Yeah, this
but
went way
hope you
off.
guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you have a wonderful day, like Mike would say.
Yeah.
Mike, you close us out because you got to do it next week.
I don't remember how to close out. How do you close out?
That is so.
How do you close out? I don't remember how to close out.
Well, thanks everybody for watching this episode of the Cross Thoughts podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell to keep updated when these videos come out. And make sure to subscribe to the I already said that. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And you know what? I've never plugged this. Go subscribe to Mike's channel, Microsoft96. He does a lot of Dead by Daylight highlights over there.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Even though he doesn't stream anymore.
I'm getting there. It's just I'm busy.
Getting high all the time. But it's okay.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have a great day. See you guys next time.
I'm excited to see where this cat is.